So we're just trying to solve like loud like noises at like music venues, like music concerts, and like mostly like sporting events at like basically like any like baseball game, basketball game, football game, whatever you name it.
So what we figured out in our first round of interviews, right? A lot of people had like some sort of experience with like noise levels, but it kind of also had like universal like inconveniences in other areas as well. Like the specific avenue of noise levels wasn't a particularly strong pain point for people, but again, we did mostly go to sporting events the first time, mostly like sports bars and stuff like that. And we can continue to the next slide and we can see how we changed that approach. We expanded our interview locations because we found a lot of times at sporting events, at least specifically sporting events, people are busy. Other entertainment locations, they wanted to get back to the game. They wanted to get back to the entertainment that they paid to watch, of course. So we found by going to places such as grocery stores or malls that people tended to be a little bit more open and they had a little bit more time on their hands to give us a more like thought out, thoughtful response to the questions that we were asking them. So what we actually learned from the second round of interviews is, again, to reiterate, noise issues, not a particularly strong pain point for the average person. One notable interview that I remember, a person literally, she said that when I asked her about would you be interested in possibly improving audio quality at this location, she said, no, it sounds perfectly fine to me. I don't see an issue with it. Not all of our responses were as blunt as that one, but the essence was still the same. There's a general disinterest in that sort of problem space that we were kind of focused on originally. But again, there were some qualms with other aspects of the live sports experience. Missing key plays or moments in the game. You can see on the slide, examples of other issues. So we do believe that this problem space has some potential, or this market segment has some potential, just not necessarily the problem space that we were initially assuming. So what we plan to do next, again, focus on that market segment because there's definitely not a shortage of pain points in that market segment. But as far as the problem space we want to focus on, we definitely need to conduct some more research to figure out what we would like to solve specifically. Again, it'll take more research. We'll have to see where we decide to go next for further interviews.